Slight issue, but we are back. Hopefully, we're back. Yeah. So, we're still waiting on the full lobby to show up. This is Out of Bounds versus L.R.R.P. And yeah, so L.R.R.P has been around. Out of Bounds, they're a new team comprised of Killshot, Sergeant Smalls, Street Villain, Savage Proto, and Speedy. L.R.R.P right now, they have Malarkey, Death Legion, Shotgun Preacher, and the Minion, and the 2 IQ. So yeah. Now let's see what we have going on. So yeah. Okay, so hopefully this all goes without a hitch. We are having some technical difficulties on my side, but you know what? I'll be able to work through it. It's all right. We are starting off in Bazaar. This is a fun map. We are starting in the northeast courtyard of the objective. So still waiting. Let's see what we got going on in the tent. Everybody is ready besides one player. We do have a full tent, full lobby. So hopefully we can get started in on this. And where we at? Where we at? Not yet, not yet. Almost. Almost. Let me try to work through this little situation right here. So, we are waiting on the teams. I don't know what the holdup is. So, maybe they can get up and start real quick. So last minute adjustments to their team, I'm guessing. It does look like everybody is starting to ready up. So let's go ahead and get into this match. Oh, yes, here we go. Finally. There we go. All right. Sorry about that, folks. It is all right. And we do have Out of Bounds starting off on the quick spawn, but they're not going to the north, which is pretty smart. You have to watch out right here. Death Legion, Shotgun Preacher, and 2 IQ can be pre-fired through that early line. Death Legion poking his head out, seeing Sergeant Smalls, but not being able to connect on anything. A lot of shots going out, but they are empty. 2 IQ is rotating into blue room. Malarkey. This spot right here. Oh, could be devastating. TK.
Emotional damage.
Oh, it's so bad. It's alright, it happens. Speedy does take out Shotgun Preacher holding the line. Malarkey still able to give callouts. Maybe Sergeant Smalls will get this confirmed. Oh, not getting the confirm. There it is. There's the confirm. 2 IQ is rotating out, getting a little bit.
He was only down up there.
Oh, Savage Proto and 2 IQ trade, but Savage is just down, leaving Death Legion exposing himself. Minion finally rotating up. They have done a lot of work from Kiot right here. Oh, there it is. Sergeant Smalls taking out Death Legion, but Death Legion being drawn out by Killshot, leaving only Minion. And you do have one. Holy cow, look at that shot. And my Stream Deck is not working, so y'all guys get to see this in between. So it is all right. Hey, it happens. And why are we not live right now? Okay, we are live. Never mind. Disregard that. All right, so Out of Bounds doing a lot of good work right off the rip. Staying in Kiot, I mean, pretty good work. Sergeant Smalls getting the majority of those kills. He did get the confirm from Malarkey, who is TK'd or team downed with the frag. So, oh, look at this. I forgot I could do this. There we are. So now y'all can see me. Yeah, so Sergeant Smalls did get that confirm on Malarkey coming out of Kiot, which was pretty solid. He was left up a little bit too long for my likings, because he can still make those call outs. It looks like L.R.R.P did have a drop, but they were about to start it and stopped it. Speedy got 2 kills for Out of Bounds. Sergeant Smalls with 2, but did get the confirm on Malarkey. Death Legion did get 1, taking out Killshot, the one that drew Death Legion out. So, and allowing Sergeant Smalls to get that quick refrag on top of them. It's really awesome that they can play that close stacked up together and still get that action. What is going on back there? I don't know, but it is annoying me. What is that? Oh, it's my flag. Roger that. So we do have, I'm guessing, a timeout going down. We had a drop. Technical difficulties happen. It is okay. Yeah, Shotgun Preacher is not readying up, so maybe if we do this. No, other button. Other way, other way, other way, other way, other way, other way. No, it just makes it that much brighter. Okay. Yeah, I'll just back up and it goes away. How about that? There we go. Yeah, we are waiting on this, so yeah, I'd like to thank everybody who's watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And if you have a team that plays Onward and you want to be brutally casted, you hit me up, you let me know, we'll make it happen. Absolutely. Got my cup of tea. Not like an English cup of tea, it's more like a Southern sweet tea, so it has a lot of sugar in it. That's how we roll. And that flag's annoying me. Yes, welcome Ashley and Trav the Toker. What is going on? Thanks for the comments. So, who are y'all rooting for in the chat? Who are y'all rooting for? Who do y'all want to see win? Be sure to hit it up in the chat. We are still missing one from L.R.R.P. Speedy, Savage Proto, Sergeant Small, Street Villain, and Killshot are all still rated up. And L.R.R.P. had a drop. It's okay. But we will probably... Let's just go into the... Oob. Let's go Oob. I don't know who Oob is. But let's talk about this map, this objective, give you some tips and pointers on what's going on. Still don't have a idea of what's going on. Oh. Let me get that sent. Try to get some communication between team and caster. Is that still too bright? Let's set the mood a little bit, shall we? Brown chicken, brown cow. Bow chicken, bow wow. All right, so back to what I was saying. We will go into the game and just show y'all a little bit of what's going on. This is the north side of Bazaar. This is a very heavily pushed lane. It used to be, but back to what I was saying earlier, for Savage Proto and the other one that, or not Savage Proto, whoever the two were that crossed, coming right here, that is pre-fireable. So coming right here and shooting everybody. So let's see if we can make it almost all the way down. So coming through there is almost pretty, it could be pretty nasty. That's what you're shooting into, that early line. So even as a Marsoc, if you don't want to take these risky shots, you can still see and get an idea of who comes, who pushes into the courtyard from the east road. And you'll be able to tell who pushes to the north or possibly to the south, depending on what angle you're focused on. It is a sliver. You have to know what you're looking at. But right off spawn, you know, if you send rounds down range through these holes, that's your pre-fire line. That's your early line. Now for Volk watching this, if you come in and you peek this, be in mind, or keep in mind that they can see you also. If someone has that knowledge of that early line, they can see you. But this is the early spawn identification. So, yeah, little fun fact. So, try it in some pub lobbies. May work, then bring it to your team. Here we go. We are starting the next round. So, they sound like they got quick. I didn't hear a gunshot go off. Oh, I hope they didn't. All right, let's see. So hugging the wall, it is smart because there's a lot of cheeky backgrounds back there. But in the far north. But Savage coming in. Oh, shotgun already takes out. What is going on? Savage wasn't paying attention and Minion got the flick on him. 2 IQ is pushing in hot and heavy fast. Sergeant Smallballs. Smalls. Used to be Sergeant Smallballs. But Tablet's out, bro. Oh my gosh, how'd he miss that? Look at that little pre-fire. Tablet's going out. There is a utility. Flashed. A lot of work going on. Oh, they're walking right next to each other. Oh my gosh. No. Oh, and the cap did go out. No. All right, so, yep, the assets are broke. Oh, look, I can get rid of this now because we have chats. So, if y'all want to see that ugly mug, oob. I like that, oob. Acronyms for everything. I dig it. All right, so L.R.R.P. 2 IQ came in hot and fast, right underneath. Pre-fires did go out. Then he crept through the smoke, shooting through, getting one, thinking, okay, that was the noise I heard. And no, that wasn't. You walked right through the guy. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. Sergeant Smalls with 5 kills for OOB or OOB, out of bounds. Learn something new every day. Leading top frag for out of bounds is Sergeant Smalls. And Death Legion, Shotgun Preacher, and Minion are all tied for L.R.R.P's top fragger. So, there we go. We have moved objectives to we have moved to center key out objective. Sorry, I was reading a long one. Yeah, always. I know it's delayed, but it's just a little bit. So on that long message from Ashley, yes, it is risky having 4-man stacks, and it all depends on your discipline and your spacing. So they did get West Spawn, but it worked. I mean, look at Classified. Look how they've been playing. They've been playing a heavy, ooh, malarkey down speedy, then getting the confirm. Savage Proto calling malarkey out. Shotgun Preacher trying to get into the fight. We do have Sergeant Smalls on a rotation out, and also Killshot up here about to come into contact with Minion. He didn't have a gun out. He's hearing these audible cues. Utility swap. There's the, oh yes.
I'm in danger.
On the west outskirts. One come around the northwest corner, one halfway down the block on West Street.
Yep. Minion only down. Street Villain not getting the confirm just yet. Killshot and Street Villain have been called out.
He's fixing to kill me.
ABC, always be confirming. That's what I'm talking about, villain. Do work. So that was a bit off kilter right there. Killshot throwing the smoke after the confirm. Confirm already went out. Really giving his buddy away. But over here, Sergeant Smalls is rotating in from the east side. So let's see if 2 IQ hones in on that smoke. That big highlighter yellow flag saying, "Here I am." And yes, 2IQ does acknowledge that location. They are not aware of. Sergeant Small sends them back to the tent. There we go. No one having a line on. Look at that. Malarkey, or I don't know if that was Malarkey or shotgun, trying to get into that with a nade. If that would have been rotated out, ooh, that would have been bad, bad, bad. All right, we're still waiting on this south push. We do have one in. Oh, and Malarkey makes that rotation. Let's come over here. Savage and Killshot, who's been making a lot of noise, have both linked up. The final two members pushing in strong. Oh, is Killshot going to just say, "Let's do this"? Oh, got to have that awareness. It's all up to Savage. Valiant effort from them. From Killshot. Savage Proto, knowing he's the last one, a minute left, trying to scan, outnumbered. This is a rough objective when you're in this position right here. Rough, rough, rough. About to get that 30-second timer sent to his tablet. Oh. Oh, the frag goes, but not enough time. Or not enough distance. 30 seconds has gone. So, you know what time it is? Go.
Run.
Oh, there he goes. He was off my cue a little bit. And then he stops. 14 seconds. You better be a fast capper, brother. Oh, look at this. Death Legion. Oh, look at that. 4 seconds left. Is he going to make it happen? Is he going to make it happen? Oh, so close. So close. Woo. So close. Valiant effort. Awesome gameplay right there. Risk it for the brisket, baby. I dig it. So, Sergeant Smalls still top fragger for Out of Bounds with 6 kills. Malarkey stepping up to the plate for L.R.R.P. top frag with 3. We cannot leave out the 2IQ that sent the objective in round 2. So, boom. It is 3-1. L.R.R.P. is winning this round. So... So, let's go down to this breakdown. See what is going on. So, my asset, my stream deck's not working. Let me see. Yep, still not working. Womp, womp, womp. I'm going to have to fix that. Jumping back and forth. Official to brutal. Official to brutal. Still a few kinks. But after this weekend, we are strictly brutal cast for a good long while until the next season. And we should be seeing Out of Bounds in that lineup for season 17 of the VRML. So here we go. We are about to be into the next round. We do have mirrored spawns again. Let's see what L.R.R.P. does. Are they going to be able to get this win and bring it home 4-1, or are they going to let Out of Bounds get that opportunity to come back?
Get off this map. I love this map, but
2 IQ. They are pushing a strong Savage Proto, really sticking to a strong west.
Oh, I could have gone fucking north side then.
Okay. Death Legion has rotated up.
south. One's in a 2-story.
Speedy is calling out 2 IQ, the one who's already sent the objective once. An extreme situation right there. Smoke flashed, opponents running right through him. And 2 IQ did come out ahead on that shot. Death Legion still pushing in the north, calling out Malarkey or the minion over here at Ice Cream Truck. He didn't have a line of sight, so
It's like maybe he's just sitting in the building next to
yeah, so 2 IQ just taking pop shots, keeping everybody occupied, making sure like everybody's focused on him. Malarkey has, ooh, shotgun preacher. Look at that location right there. That's a gnarly spot. You have left the west wide open. So he's street villain, sitting there pretty confident that nobody has pushed his side. Sergeant Smalls does take out Minion and Malarkey in blue room, most likely.
Somebody watch the back.
Yeah, it is all up to 2 IQ, and there it is. Street villain. Stop that. I was sort of glad. I mean, he is serving a purpose, keeping everybody occupied and focused on him. Everybody is unaware of Death Legion and his location. Oh, and Out of Bounds. Coming in hot. Takes the win. Let's go ahead and look at those KDs. 9 kills for Sergeant Smalls after that two-piece. Did he get that final one too, I think? Yeah, on a rotation. Malarkey with 3 kills for L.R.R.P. So, now the tides have turned. Now, Out of Bounds is going to be Marsoc on the southeast objective. So this objective right here, there's a lot of cap locations that they can cap. This is penetrable. You have quite a few avenues that bottleneck into it. It's not like some of the other objectives where you only have like 3 or 4 bottleneck positions. You have this building, you have this hallway, this building, this little alley, this building, this big alley, that cutting through that building, and that alley. There's a lot of ways to get in here, a lot of nooks and crannies for Volk to hide. But, I mean, on any objective, I mean, if you can section a portion of the map off and just claim dominance on it, then that is key. I mean, coming in, trying to identify spawn as quick as possible. Oh, look, we are about to start again, it almost looks like. So, starting off, if they come in and just dominate or check this, I mean, at least one person putting eyes down here to see if anybody rotates in the south. That's an automatic dead ringer giveaway. They did get quick spawn. Or pushing up here and peeking this is another dead giveaway of the quick spawn. If they're not seeing that, they can push further into Bazaar and Kiot and really cut that map in half from the north and the south and keep them contained in the north. So they did get this quick spawn, so we will do something along these lines. That's something you don't really see too often in some of these lower tier teams. Like, they're just hyper focused. Okay, Minion did peek, but I'm not hearing any call outs.
They got the quick spawn.
There you go. That was a long time to make that call out. I mean, instead of being hyper focused on the location of where you're going, be hyper, split your differences.
What the fuck was that position he was holding?
Split the difference between getting to your spot and going to objective. Sergeant Smalls did take one out in mid. And Speedy about to push this building. I do not know. Yeah, I don't know if Speedy or 2IQ has a what the what? I don't think that's 100%. Not at all. I don't think that. It may be. It may be.
You don't want to be friends?
It may be. He jumped down.
No? Alright. I don't remember that.
So we did have one push into the south. But in the way far south. I mean, I have no idea what Minion's doing. Death Legion, if they identified quick spawn, the opportunity for them to come around into that angle down in the far south is pretty rare. I would like to be more pushed up into this area up here and really contend the center line and keeping them contained. So let's follow Street Villain right here. Oh, Shotgun Preacher did take out Sergeant Smalls, bringing it back to a 4-4. Shotgun Preacher takes out Savage Roto. Peeking the same line. And Minion falls victim to Street Villain, leaving it all up to Speedy. As soon as he crosses into that line, through that little crack, it's going to be obvious. He is taunting them, trying to get them to come in there. And that little hole right there is going to be the death of Speedy. Oh, I don't know if he knows. And Shotgun Preacher is going to be coming chasing after him. Oh, and the trade goes out, bringing L.R.R.P. Let's get a quick look at those KDs. Sergeant Smalls with 10 kills. Shotgun Preacher with 4. Solid gameplay from both teams. Now let's go back to that breakdown screen. There we go. We are going to have a lot of guest appearances from different Master and Diamond tiered players in the Onward community to come help me co-cast and give their 2 cents. Because that's what this is for. We're here to be brutally honest with you, to tell you what you're doing wrong, what these higher players like to see. And I mean, just looking at what Classified was able to do this season in VRML, coming from the Challenger Cup, going into the semifinals, pretty phenomenal. We are changing maps. And yes, this is one of my favorite maps. Does anybody have a guess on what map it is going to be? One of my favorite ones. I like it. I can't give out too much else because it'll give it away. So, let me get these team names put in. There we go. It is a custom map. I will give that hint out. I will say that. Yep, that's the only guess I can give out just right now. Yep. So, but so far, everything I've seen from Out of Bounds has been pretty solid gameplay for a new team. They're still trying to figure out where they are and where their other players are playing at, trying to set up those strats. So, oh, now look, because there's no chats, we can bring that back. Look at that. Whoop. I'm all doing this all manual because my stream deck went. It's all right. It happens. It happens. So, on to the next map. I'm not seeing any roster changes from either side. So, getting the reps in. Yep. Getting the reps in, so let's see if everybody's readied up. They are all readied up, so we should be starting here momentarily. For everybody, this is the Shipyard map. I love this map. My only downfall to this is callouts. Don't call it ship when you're playing with me, because when someone makes the call out, there's 2 on ship, I'm flipping out because I think there's 2 bad guys on me. So, noted. But yes, we are on Shipyard, and this is the ship objective. So we are right there in the Connex boxes. This objective is difficult. It's difficult but easy. It's pretty wide open, but then when you get danger close to objective, everything is are a lot of nooks and crannies that you can hide in, a lot of dark corners. Where you can send the objective. So it is pretty difficult if you are last man up, but they have started. So let's see what Out of Bounds does first. They are starting on Volk.
So Shiba, do I immediately flash and then jump off? Like I'm full sprinting up there, flashing, jump off.
Okay, it does look like they are going to be contending and trying to take over 3-story building. There is a quick peek going up on both sides, and it looks like, I don't know who that is. Yes, the minion acknowledged it. That quick peek, those early lines. That's the importance of those early lines. Street Villain taking out Death Legion. Sergeant Smalls is watching this side over here, and Savage Proto getting eyes, and they are quick and fast malarkey. So they are trying to control. There is still an access point to the objective on ship that's not being contended to by Proto and Sergeant Smalls, and 2IQ has identified that. He's checking these dark corners. Sergeant Small may be hearing these audible cues. Now keep in mind, they don't see. Oh! He is flashed. Oh, look at that. And are we going to get another cap out of 2IQ? Oh, C4 goes off, but it is boom! And the trade. Someone is danger close on objective. Kill shot does get it. Shotgun Preacher coming in and doing work. It is all up to Kill Shot. Smoke still out on objective. Shotgun Preacher can cap this right now. If he maintains noise discipline, he can cap on the outside of this. And Killshot will not be aware of that. With 2 minutes and 50 seconds, they have all the time in the world to get this cap. A little bit aggressive and not knowing those early lines to avoid really hurt Out of Bounds this round. Yes, this is a very capable situation. You've got two guys up. You've got one danger close to objective with 2 minutes left on the clock. You have a solid idea where this last guy is directly on objective. Just go right here on the other side of this Connex box and send the uplink. Oh, can you send it from right here? Is this a new location? Oh, Killshot heard that. Possibly heard that. More smokes overthrown. Oh, don't leave objective. Don't leave objective. He is going to get some utility. This is that cap spot. If he's aware of it, it's going to be bad. Going for the objective. There we go. Oh, I don't have it. I don't have my cap. I have my cap button. I didn't check it last time either. Yeah. Knowing cap locations right there really hurt. No. Okay. Malarkey. Probably feeling real confident. Killshot tucking in. Acknowledging his barrel. Here comes Minion and Malarkey. Two-man unit. 50 seconds left. 50 seconds left. What are they going to do? Oh, he does have a clacker. Oh, Killshot got it. There he goes. He took it. Look at that. Having to put in the work, but he got it. Holy cow. Phenomenal play from Killshot. Playing a little risky at points, but that was a prime example of knowing those early lines and how they can devastate your team. I mean, they were able to completely contend three-story without even on the boat yet. So, awesome work for L.R.R.P. for acknowledging those early lines, getting that head start on it. But knowing the cap locations where you can cap right there behind that blue Connex box where you were at. It would have went out. You could have sent it all day long. Killshot would have tucked back right where he was. And that's good to know for both Volk and Marsoc. So, absolutely. And one moment here. All right, sorry about that. Boatwreckd's going to bed, so he's starting school tomorrow. Who do you think's going to win, L.R.R.P. or Out of Bounds? Out of Bounds? You know what they call them in the chat? Oob. Is that cool? So give them some words of advice. Say, way to go, Oob, or keep it up, Oob, or Out of Bounds, whatever you want to call them.
Keep it up, Out of Bounds.
What's up? Oh, yeah. So, all right. Love you, dude. All right. That was Boatwreckd. Sorry. You know, living that hashtag dad life. So, there are the KDs from round one. Let's see if they try to get those early lines. Minion pushing out. Sergeant Smalls peeking. There we go, Speedy. Lessons learned the hard way. checking that early line. Sergeant Small still checking it. A little bit of overhandling right there. Speedy and Sergeant both watching the same line. I'd be, if I was Sergeant Smalls, I'd be more focused on Street Villain's corner, trying to protect that. 2IQ pushing his defensive line, or a defense to his Marsoc push. So Savage Proto and Killshot both pushing downstairs. Let's see if Death Legion is going to hear these calls.
I think your giggles got you caught.
Yep. Oh, so Death Legion did get Sergeant Smalls. Killshot and Savage Proto have been called out in the tunnels because of their giggles. That's cute.
You know, and I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying everybody else is gonna.
Possibly Google and tunnel.
Yep. The giggles gave them away. Street Villain did make it up to the top and took out Malarkey. Oh. Oh, look at that. There it is. Minion with the nade going down. Are they going to get the confirm? And 2IQ is pushing up, contending. Oh! Hyper focused on that. 2IQ does take out Speedy, but wasn't quick enough to get Villain. So Speedy... Oh. That onward timing. No. Street Villain was able to get it. Yeah, out of bounds. Still sitting in very, very good shape. Death Legion unaware. This better be a
I
cap.
think he's still in the ship. He was at the back. Left side? Might still be here. I don't really know. Yeah, left side, left side. He might still be here, though. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, keep that guy alive. Keep Death Legion alive. Street Villain coming in, hunting for the minion. They don't know he went down. Oh, lightly tossed frag. Kill shot crashing. There's the confirm. There's the confirm. Death Legion still so far off of objective. Does work. Does take out Savage Proto. Hyper focused, but does not have that tablet awareness. All right. He is acknowledging that is onward timing. This is going to be... Woo! Death Legion. I mean, Death Legion's pulling it off, but he's having to sweat a lot and rely on luck. Pushing out really aggressive. Flash does not connect with anybody. Oh. A lot of audible steps. Kill shot does take it, and it is 2-0 out of bounds. Let's get those KDs up. There it is. Street Villain. No, Kill shot leading top fragger for out of bounds, and Death Legion top fragger for L.R.R.P. Valiant effort, putting a lot of work in when you shouldn't have to. I mean, there was a lot of mistakes that could have easily been prevented on that. Really pushing those aggressive plays and really going for the hunt. That's probably not the best move. Death Legion was contending. I don't think he had that tablet awareness. A lot of other players would have taken advantage and acknowledged, hey, they're still engaging down here. There's one man up. They're engaging down here in the other warehouse. Not on objective. Let's go rush and get this cap. So keep that in mind. So Absolutely. Yeah, you like the words of encouragement from Boatwreckd? Yeah. He's all into the YouTubing and stuff like that, but he doesn't think Daddy-O is cool enough. Even though I let him use my setup for him to run his little YouTube videos when he does, but he's too bowed up on Fortnite here lately, so. All right, we have changed objectives. We are in the west side warehouse. So, here we go.
What's the best place to sit on the roof?
The best place to sit on the roof is not on the roof. It is actually going on the roof, falling down, and sitting right up here. That is one of my spots. I think Peas played it in a match, really throwing it out. Getting that early line death lead and drops down to the Connex box. Pushing in, trying to contend that spot. They are going to crosshairs right here. And, oh, Speedy does get it. The laser doesn't penetrate. And Savage, or Minion, downs and takes out Savage. 2 IQ does take out Speedy. Pushing in hot and fast. There you go. Sergeant Smalls going in, dropping down. I'm pretty sure I've played Sergeant Smalls in this position. It is a nasty spot. It's not... Shotgun Preacher is spraying it. Trying to take him out at the ankles. Minion, look at this. Bravery, I don't think that's legal though. Looking like Jesus.
No, 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 no.
Oh, are you gonna fall? Are you gonna fall backwards? Oh, nope. Yeah, I don't think that's 100% by the books. But if Street Villain does allow Minion on the roof, this can be devastating to Out of Bounds. 100%. Oh, kill shot does take out Shotgun Preacher. It is all up to Minion. And they have zero clue on where he's at. I guess Legend, it's the new thing. Taking those illegal ledges. I don't know. I don't have an asset for that. Oh, I don't even know if Jiggle Alert's gonna work. Let me check. Jiggle Alert.
You are so dumb.
Nope, just the sound clip works. Womp, womp, womp. Yup. If I do it, I would have to do it manually. Oh, look at that. That popped up. I'm learning how to do this without a stream deck on the fly. OBS crashed right before this match started, so I lost connection with... Oh, I'm on device capture also, so I can take that off. I will do that later. Yep, minion getting up on top. Never give up the roof on this objective. If you give up the roof on this objective, it doesn't matter if they come up the back or they come up from the center. You're giving up the objective if you give up the roof. Oh, look, Street Villain having that word, that solid intel. Oh, hits the glass, wasted utility. Another one, Street Villain. Oh, look at that. Oh, so close. Cooked a little bit too hot. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, it was looking good for them, but those audible cues did give it away. Oh, all right. Let me get out of that. You know what? I have to go back here and show y'all the scores. How about that? Or the KDs. Yep, we will do that. There are the KDs right there on the screen. So nope, it popped up. It doesn't matter. Womp, womp, womp. It is all right. Yep. All right. I'm having issues and I don't like it. So, top fragger is Killshot. Street Villain in a close running behind him with 5. And Death Legion is top frag for L.R.R.P. We're on the same objective. Let's see how this plays out, shall we? Does it work? Nope, still don't work. Still hasn't connected. You gotta love it. You gotta have all these different programs to connect all this little cool stuff, and makes it difficult. But there we go. Ooh, that scared me. Okay, that's in the Onward Master League pop in, and I'm like, oh, look at that. Yes, so on this objective, let's see where we're at. No drops. Everything's still good. We are still waiting, but on this objective, from the Marsoc perspective, I mean, pretty much surrounding, you have multiple avenues to get there. Of course, you can get there by ship. You can contend center building, either second, third, or ground floor of that. Marsoc can push out to the center building. So where you spawn at and where Volk spawns, y'all can both meet at 3-story at the same time. You won't be on the top floor, but you will meet like ground floor level. So if y'all both go up to second floor, yes, you can be contended. You still got the early lines protecting that. Oh, I don't think, yeah, this one, you can still get those early lines. All right. Yeah, I'm seeing some early lines coming out from L.R.R.P. That's what I do. I really like seeing that. Getting that spawn identification. Malarkey is going to give... Well, Killshot's not going to make it to Malarkey. Death Legion is going to have that solid lineup on him. And here we go. They are contending the center building that nobody's going to be up against. But look at that line right there. Not going to be able to connect. Oh, and Malarkey does take out Savage. And Death Legion, oh no, 2 IQ takes out Killshot. Death Legion made the rotation. Sergeant Smalls throwing his gun up, getting that confirm. You noticed they said, watch out for building. That's how they play. Note that no L.R.R.P player is on the building. I mean, we see this a lot, making those guesses. I mean, you can anticipate somebody be there, but don't put all your eggs in one basket. Sergeant Smalls going the same route that Killshot took. Seeing the body there is going to deter him and push him up the center where there is two Volk lines. As soon as Malarkey throwing his gun, trying to get that little extra speed, Shotgun Preacher has a solid line on this. And Shotgun Preacher is going to take out Street Villain. I don't know if he got a piece of it. Sergeant Smalls is in a bind right here. Speedy does take out Malarkey. It's still not going to punch a hole in this defense. They still got a solid line on their defense. Shotgun Preacher just doing work. It is left up to Speedy. At this point, there's not that many options. Just trying to get up on 3-story, trying to get early line, take out Death Legion, at least make a hole somewhere. Try to make a hole. Force them to rotate. I mean, all it's going to take is audible cues. A lot of audible cues being sent out. Yep, Speedy unaware, and Speedy is unaware that he's the last man up, making a call out, giving a position away to Shotgun Preacher. Tablet awareness right there. He's going to have to sweat if he wants to win anything. Oh, the minion on the rotation, and look at that. L.R.R.P. takes it. Look at those KDs right quick. Killshot with 7 kills. Villain with 5. Speedy coming up on top with 4. And Shotgun Preacher is standing out from L.R.R.P. as top fragger with 4 kills. Death Legion 2 IQ and the minion right behind them. So, yes. There we go. Had to get me a drink there right quick. All right, I'd like to thank everybody sticking around. I would like to thank everybody for sticking around for so long. Are y'all not hearing the in-game audio? Let me. All right. In-game audio. All right, so L.R.R.P. took the first round. It's looking like Out of Bounds is going to be taking the first map. L.R.R.P. took the first map. It looks like Out of Bounds is going to be taking the second map. We can't put everything in stone until they get one more match win. So, we shall see. But it is looking pretty good for Out of Bounds. They are playing. There are a few things that I hope they can sync up with the team and and come out on top. We have changed objectives once again. We are now in the east warehouse objective, and there was a recent change that this hallway came into play, or this tunnel. This tunnel hasn't always been there. So let's see what we have going on here. And it looks like Speedy does have some C4. Let's see what he's going to do with it. And if it's going to be of any value. There's the flashlight. There's the C4. I don't think that's going to do too well, but let's go back up there. Shotgun Preacher did take out Sergeant Smalls on the roof of objective. Oh, Street Villain does take out 2 IQ. He's been hungry. He got that 1 cap. He's ready for more. Street Villain stopping Malarkey. Oh, stops Death Legion. Street Villain has drawn a line in the sand. Is Minion gonna roll the dice? Yeah, and he's gonna roll Snake Eyes and lose to Villain. Street Villain setting up for the 4K right now for the victory for Out of Bounds. All right, I will get that in-game audio set back up. Let me come over here right quick and check that. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Sorry about that. And was that a 4K from Street Villain with 10 kills? Sorry, I was trying to fix the in-game audio. All right, so that's the win for Out of Bounds. So, I did correct the in-game audio. That's corrected. We gotta knock the dust off the Brutal Cast. We've been changing assets and everything else for regular VRML season. That is the priority for me. I do enjoy it. I do love and enjoy helping other teams and players doing these Brutal Casts, because I do point out if you're doing something wrong and maybe give you some pointers to where you can acknowledge those flaws and you can correct them. And I'll just guide you in the correct direction. So that's what we're here for. But I do enjoy casting, and it is a lot of work changing assets on the fly. But after this weekend, we should be good. Everything should be back in order, and it won't be really pieced together like it is. So absolutely, this is going to be the match decider. L.R.R.P won the first map. Out of Bounds won the second map. Now, the third map. Here we go. I know what it is. So, let's get into it. The next map is going to be Subway. Little different. I haven't seen any like outstanding like long distance shooting or anything like that coming from any specific player that really stands out. So We shall see. But Subway's a beast in itself. I mean, it is a highly played map. Tons of strats, tons of meta positions. Tons of meta positions. So, yeah. And a lot of C4 positions. You got to have this map. You got to have C4 awareness, tablet awareness. Because like crossing north to south or having a synced up push coming in from the north and the south at the same time. If you just see a sliver, it's your instinct you're going to shoot it. That could be your teammate. You got to know their pushes. So this is when all that comes into play. So, absolutely no roster changes that I'm seeing. Yep, nope, all the same players. So here we are. We are starting in that south platform. 2IQ is rocking some C4. Ready to see how this plays out. We're going to follow 2IQ, see where he throws this C4 at.
Maybe he's joining their team. Who knows?
Oh, it's already starting the rumor mill on who's joining what team. Is Speedy going to fall victim to this C4? We shall see. Keep an eye on that mini-map. Shotgun Preacher. Oh, laid another C4. So, look at that. Double tapped.
One south tracks, one south stairs.
There's one down there.
Alright, we are waiting on this. Here we go. What are we going to see? Speedy taking his time. His slow. Oh, who was that? Did they call out 2IQ? Speedy rotating out. But this spacing right here, this is what's going to hurt right here. Yep, smoke goes out. This could be devastating. Oh, the C4 is going to blow it. No daisy chain. It was not close enough. You got to watch out with frags right here, especially on these tracks and curbs. Those curbs and those tracks will absorb a lot of blast. So someone could be laying down right in the center of the track, and that frag... There's one. Kind of rough, I know. Putting a lot of faith. Oh my gosh.
Now that's how you supposed to shoot.
There you go.
On, that's how you shoot. Whoa!
Shotgun Preacher with a quick 3K, 1C4, then a double tap. It's all up to Street Villain and Death Legion. Or Street Villain and Speedy. Street Villain taking pop shots at Minion. Enough to let him hit that syringe, but not enough to, oh, Death Legion does down Speedy. It's all up to Villain now. Oh, their kill count's off. That kill count's off. Okay, maybe Shotgun just corrected it. He was like, no, bro, I got that 3K. I dropped 3 of them, bruh. Street Villain getting that tablet awareness, acknowledging he's the last one, knowing, hearing Minion's location, knowing Minion was just right there, taking pop shots at him, rotating back up, still hearing the call-outs. May have heard Death Legion's call-outs from Horseshoe. So coming up here, you've got to scan immediately 360 degrees. It's a bad spot to be in with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. I hope you have some utility, my guy. He has some smoke. Yeah, I mean, right here, minions on him. Death Legion's right there. Maybe, just maybe.
You see north platform stairs coming up from the basement.
Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Death Legion rotating out off minion, unsure. 1v5 for out of bounds. It's not looking good. Oh, he hears the call out, or he hears the footsteps, the audible cues. Oh, the frag goes down. Ah! no. And L.R.R.P takes the first victory for Subway. There we go. Let's take a look at them. KD, Shotgun Preacher, with that fabulous 3-piece right off the rip, coming out of service. Death Legion, Contending Horseshoe, and Minion right there at the south platform stairs. Solid work from L.R.R.P. Enough to where Out of Bounds could not get a kill. Solid work. Solid work. Oh, here we go. So, yeah, pretty solid. I mean, know your spacing. Like I said earlier, that spacing is going to be an issue. I mean, they both, the C4 went off. You got to watch out with those frags, especially throwing them in tracks like that. A lot of people throw frags right there just to get rid of C4 if it's in the ceiling or anything else like that. But with the rails taking so much of that blast from the frags now, those lower C4s aren't affected by the or you won't get that daisy chain effect like you would if it was on the roof. So you got to keep that in mind. Still, even after you throw that frag into the track, still have that C4 awareness in those locations. And then the spacing also, I mean, having two people dump out right there on top of each other, all he has to do is you set Shotgun Preacher up for a success on that. I mean, all he has to do is send rounds down range, and he's knocking both of y'all down for sure. So good setup, good defense setup for Out of Bounds. Awesome acknowledgement from Speedy on that south stairs push. They called out 2IQ, acknowledged it was a dead push, rotated out. He would have met his demise with that C4 and still having to contend to Speedy possibly if he did survive the C4. So good acknowledgement on that. So, and Street Villain at the end, I mean, you were in a bind. I mean, you sent shots off at Minion. You couldn't, it wasn't enough to knock him or to completely take him out. So call outs were able to be made. Maybe some utility, some OODA loop utility. Throw that OODA loop off. Throw something up the north, come back, rotate back to the south. It was still down to the wire, so still overall good play from both teams. It was just all right, here we go.
Alright, I'm gonna do that instead of going into service.
Yeah, good move right there. Kill shot. Now, right here. Ooh, that's a gnarly spot for some C4. Oh, Street Villain did push out. That aggressive spot in the south stairs did take out one. kill shot did call out summon service. I didn't see anybody down there. Still not seeing anybody down there. It does look like they are going to be taking the horseshoe. Are they taking the horseshoe? I know North Stairs. North Stairs is another nasty approach to this objective. You can cap on this, and that little spot right there, it's nasty. Oh, Death Legion and Sergeant Smalls do go at it and trade a quick little zipper up. Oh, look at this. Smoke on objective. Is that going to prematurely detonate that C4 coming from the 40 mic? Who knows? But we do have... Oh.
Nice one on the train.
Did take one out on train. We're still going to be contending. Speedy Malarkey falls victim to that. It is up to now a north push. And let's go look at... Oh, Street Villain does take out Shotgun. Yep, that's why that tablet awareness is super key.
Someone in north. I think that was the one.
Yeah, hearing these call outs, so let's see what we've got going on here. Alright, so 2 IQ pushing real slow. Shotgun is just downed. What's going on? A name I cannot pronounce. Smoke is out.
Dead over on overpass. We lost a friendly up here.
Alright, so they do have...
Oh shit, you're the only one left.
Speedy right here, gonna contend this. Not peeking. Shotgun, where are the call-outs at, brother? Where are the call-outs? Oh, not enough. Out of bounds takes the victory. 1-1. It's gonna be a close match this go. Gonna be a close match. Here we go. Welcome, and thanks everybody for sticking around and watching this pleasant Brutalcast stream. This is where you get the brutally honest truth from the cast. If you're doing something not kosher, I'm going to call you out on it. If you're doing something good, I'm going to give you props. But I'm not going to glaze unless you're like James Boak or somebody. Well, no, I won't even glaze James Boak. So, 1-1. Who do y'all think will win Subway? Out of Bounds or LRRP? It's 1-1 right now, so go ahead and put it in the chat. I haven't seen any LRRP fans in the... Maybe Rival. Maybe Ultimate Rival. Probably not, though. So, Ashley, Timmy... Those are for sure fans of Oob or Out of Bounds. So we have changed objectives to the market objective in Subway. This is where we've seen really a meta shift this season in the VRML in season 16. So not a whole lot of people are really pushing North Stairs anymore. It's more coming down Main Street. So, we shall see. This is the center market. It is pretty much bottlenecked. You coming in from Triple X Alley, Main Street, or North Stairs Alley. So, a lot of dark spots for C4s, a lot of chance for utilities being thrown on the Volk players from Main Street. So we shall see.
Get it. Oh shit, I fell. Fuck. Sorry.
Yep.
You fell. That's not good.
So here we go. Shotgun Preacher is going to be pushing Main Street and going to be... Oh, look at that. Look at that. So you have Death Legion holding the line. Look at that. Stack up. You need to separate. One well-placed frag takes out everybody. I mean, good tactical movements, but if you have any sort of IEDs or any sort of explosives, you gotta watch your spacing. This... Let one person cross at a time. Death Legion missing that cross. May pick off Proto here. No, doesn't. Now let's come over here for this. This may be a three-piece right here from Shotgun again. C4 awareness. Look for the green light. Here we go. Oh. Is that a jiggle alert? Jiggle. There you go. Oh. Getting the refrag. Death Legion does take out Kill Shot. And gonna be now contending with Sergeant Smalls. Oh, Sergeant Smalls does drop Death Legion on that. Still a lot of work. Malarkey really exposing just to get a better line. And there's those frags. It's not going to connect with anything. Oh, that looked like it was going to be a good flash. It hit the pipe. Oh, look at that. And they were able, if it was cooked, it would have been nice. Street Villain coming in, taking out Malarkey. Smoke is out on OBJ from Sergeant Smalls. What is that, a frag? Oh, it was, but it was next to the box. A lot of action. Street Villain, is he going for the cap? Oh, the Martyr frag takes out 2 IQ. Tablets out from Sergeant Smalls. And it goes out of bounds 3-1. That is overstimulating the Volk. 100% overstimulating. Coming in, synced up, pushing in, all at the same time. Just overstimulating the defense with utilities, gunfire, flashes, frags, smokes. It's hard to be focused on one thing when you have that much going on. Solid work on that push from out of bounds. 100%. Let's take a look at those KDs. Street Villain, top fragger for out of bounds with 5 kills. Also, Shotgun Preacher with 5 kills for L.R.R.P. Doing work with the C4 for sure. Faux show. Solid work from that. So, let's come over here and let's go back down to this breakdown screen. So, solid work all the way around from both teams. I mean, you had Shotgun pushing out. I mean, the only thing is work on those flicks. I mean, that's what happened. I mean, it was just who had the faster gun. Really, that's what it come down to. Well, besides the C4. But I thought Shotgun was going to get another 3-piece. I mean, Brutal. I got rid of that. I got rid of that soundboard. If you have any ideas of sound clips you want to hear in future casts, go ahead and put them in the chat below. And I will try to get them added. I like to add these little meme sounds in. So I think I've only not played one. But yeah, I've got quite a few soundboards. I like to keep it fresh and alive. So yeah, absolutely. What do we got going on here? All right, so here we go. Back in it. Here we go. Let's see. Out of bounds. Do we have anyone contending? Shotgun Preacher and Street Villain gonna be contending. Shotgun is flashed. Street Villain gets the quick pick onto Shotgun Preacher. Now 2 IQ, the aggressive one. I've noticed he's real aggressive. He can get to the objective. He can cap the objective. So oh, we do have one like who's gonna peek first? Doo, doo, doo. The Jeopardy soundtrack. Oh, they can't see that. There it goes. Oh, and the smoke goes out. So, Shotgun. Oh, Speedy and Malarkey get into it. Oh, and Sergeant Smalls
I'm down and there's somebody peeking that far down.
downs Minion.
And jiggled it.
I like to see a jiggle jiggle. You gotta cook those nades a little bit. Gotta cook them nades. Always be confirming, always be cooking. So Sergeant Smalls in a very, very common spot. Does he have a clacker on him? No, he does not. Really stopped any push. And Speedy with Speedy being down in XXX Alley, I mean that's forcing, looks like Savage Proto to fill the gap right there. They do know Sergeant Smalls is right there, or the possibility of him being right there. So I mean, still making this push, you're going into a known gunfight. I mean, you only have one entrance to go. That's a dead push. Rotate out. You've already opened up an avenue in XXX Alley. Take advantage of it. Yep, 100%. He knows where you're coming. Oh, and Death Legion does take out Street Villain. Crash and OBJ. Tablets out. Death Legion sending the objective. What? Gotta have that awareness. Savage Proto right underneath his nose. It is going out. Unaware. Kill shot unaware. Knowing those cap locations and how to protect them. Now it is a 3-3. Look at that Death Legion with the objective sent. Shotgun Preacher still with 5 kills. Street Villain now with 7 kills. Solid work. We need a monocap sound. Is there a sound for a monocap? I'll figure that out. I'll figure it out. So, here we are. Going into the final match of tonight. And the Brutal Cast. I do want to apologize. Having to hit space. I hate when you see everything, the caster screen, because that's not like how I like to do things. So, before the next Brutal Cast, it will be on point. It will be corrected. So, it will be streamless and smooth like it always is. So, there we go. And with a new sound clip. Thank you, Ashley1917, for the recommendation. I will look for a monocap sound. Would a Jeopardy sound work? Or something like that. That may work. I don't know. But also when my assets work, I have the thinking meme with all the number equations that you see on those memes. And then there's a timer at the bottom. But yeah, I can try to find something about a monocap. And get that added in. So be sure to like and subscribe. I don't say that enough. I know it, but like and subscribe. It's fun if you enjoy watching this. If you want your team casted, go ahead and hit me up in Discord. The link to my server is in the bio and in the description. So be sure to come and join and see when the next Brutal Cast will be. We are coming in the off season, so yeah. So we do have a different objective. We are in the south stairs objective. So they did not get quick spawn. 2IQ did push down. And there's the C4 from him. And Sergeant Smalls coming up Main Street along with Killshot and Street Villain. Well, I say that. Street Villain is now pushing Triple X Alley with Sergeant Smalls. It is going to be a minute before they get up there. Oh! I forget you can't run over the buildings in this map. Minion is right here watching this. Oh, with the molly. Let's do it. You really don't see too much of those. Oh, right around the corner. Speedy seeing the flames. The fire. It's going to slow down his push. The pre-fire shots go out. And here we go. Death Legion coming up. Gonna contend with... Oh, look at that. Minion allowed... Oh, look at that. Sergeant Small. Yeah. He knows what he does there. Oh, Sergeant Small coming up. 2IQ rotating from south stairs. Can the cap can go out. Tablets out. Killshot gonna be it. And out of bounds takes it 5-3. There it is. There is the final KD. Street Villain with 10. Killshot with -1. I don't know when that happened. Sergeant Smalls with 6. Shotgun Preacher with 5 for L.R.R.P. Sergeant Small sent the objective twice? What? Nah, there's something up with that. But, hey, it's been fun. I really enjoyed it. Be sure to hop in, find us on Discord, and come enjoy the show. For sure. I mean, it's fun. I enjoy it. That's what I'm here for. If you want your team casted brutally to find out y'all's flaws or get more input, even for tryouts, when you say, hey, I want a brutal cast Shipwreckd, I'll say, okay, good deal. Anything in particular you're looking for? Hey, we're trying out this new guy. Let's try to keep an eye on him. Let's see what's going on with him, if he's doing any good. So I will do stuff like that. So absolutely. So be sure to like and subscribe so you can see all the fun Brutal Cast. We are going to be having a whole lot of different casters, guest co-casters coming in this season. I know I'm not going to give them out just yet. But yeah, I'm not going to give them out just quite yet. So yes, but we are going to have some good quality co-casters with game knowledge. I mean, we try to pull people with master or diamond tiered level experience to give out this knowledge. We're not trying to spread bad information, bad intel. So if you're getting this intel or this information to better your game or to better your team's game, it's coming from mastered and diamond tiered players. Now you can take that information and mold it however you want to make it your own and run with it. Hopefully it works for you. That's what we're here for. We're trying to make this community that much better, that much more competitive. So, and a lot of times people don't understand, like, hey, why didn't this frag daisy chain that C4? Oh, because I threw it in the middle of the tracks on Subway. Those tracks eat up all that blast radius from the grenade or the frag, so it didn't blow that C4 that was sitting real low. That's information you learned. Hey, I've done my job. So yeah, absolutely. I appreciate it. Thank you everybody for coming in and watching the cast. Sorry, once again, sorry for the assets. I mean, having to switch around, going and doing it manual, it is difficult. I didn't have my cap stuff because my Stream Deck wasn't connecting to OBS, but hey, it happens. We get over it. So yes, so until next time, y'all be good. But for sure, go watch the VRML finals happening this weekend. Be sure to like and subscribe all their stuff too. You'll probably see me on there under a different mode for sure. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Thank you, L.R.R.P and Out of Bounds, for allowing me to cast y'all. It's always fun watching y'all and helping y'all grow. Hopefully this is very entertaining and informative for you and your team. So if y'all have any questions, you can reach out to me at the Brittlecast server, which is located in the link in my bio and in the description. So until next time, y'all be good.